So, it's the next morning after resolving a little local dispute here at our keep. Well, technically it's Nalia's keep, but since we're running it and she technically owns it, I've sort of started intermittently.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Referring to it as both. But now, we're about to head back into town.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Because Ari is wanting to see what her uncle wants. And even though the messenger did say that whatever it was not particularly urgent, Toby does kind of want to go there and see what's wrong, because we actually do quite like Quail the one time we did meet him. He seemed like a rather nice fellow, so we figure a little trip back to let them catch up wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Plus, we do still have a few things in town that we need to do, including advancing this little issue with Mae'Var and Edwin.
Yes?
Also, it should be mentioned that in this particular section right here, I'm not actually going to be reading any of the text for one very specific reason. There's about 2 minutes of this right at the beginning that's after commentary because it didn't record properly, so I'm doing after commentary for about 2.5, 3 minutes worth of this. Anyways, Ari's uncle is holed up in his little tent over in the circus in Waken's Promenade, which is where we are right now. So, let's head on in, I suppose, and see what it is he wanted to see Ari about, or if it wasn't anything and he was just feeling lonely. Could be the case, I suppose, but I very much doubt it. Okay, well, here we are to see
Just as I thought.
Ari's
Help
uncle.
however I can.
Uncle Quail, it's good to see you again. Is everything alright? You sent somebody to ask me to come? Ari, it's always good to see you, and yes, I did ask you to come. With Toby and his friends, I think you can help me, or one of my friends, rather. I'd be happy to. Which friend are you talking about? No one you know of, my dear. A lass I met in my earlier days, when I happened to find myself in the Outer Plains. That's a long story I won't get into. She is here in Athkatla and has herself in a bit of a bind. She wrote me a letter asking for my help, but you and Toby may be able to help more than I. I'd be happy to help her, Uncle Quail. That is, if Toby thinks we have the time. What do you think, Toby? Well, it wouldn't hurt to see what she needs, and maybe we can help out. There's no rush on such a thing. You find the time. Her name is Realist Shy. She can be found at the playhouse beneath the 5 Flagons Inn in the Bridge District. If you can't help her, well, then you can't help her. But Realis is a dear heart, and it would do an old gnome's heart good if you could try. I'm sure we can find some time to at least speak with her, Uncle Quail. I hope so. It's been good to see you again, dear one. Be safe. Alright. Well, I'll add that to the list. Playhouse beneath the 5 Flagons. We probably won't get to it for a good long while, but
Onward then.
it's on the list, certainly. It is on the list. For the time being, I think a bit of shopping is in order.
To the task at hand.
Toby, why don't you go and see the mage? Back here. if I can figure out which one
I
it
trust all
is.
this women.
Is that you, Deidre?
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Okay. I'm going to see about shopping for some magic stuff here, I think. Don't particularly need or want that, honestly. Mercy Killer Ring. I won't deny I'm considering that, but it's very expensive, so... I don't think so. Sword of Baldur. Same sort of thing, honestly. Too damn expensive for me to be spending any money on. Shield of Baldur. No. Robe of Venka. I could get that for one of our mages, but I don't think so. Well, there's some other people back here. Let's see if we can't find ourselves. Let's see if we can't find ourselves some spells. Lots of protection shit. An invisibility spell. Yeah, sure. We'll get a few things for Nalia, and a few for Ari if I can find any better healing spells. Limited wish. What is this now? I think I'm going to get that, honestly, just because I'm curious about what it does. And my new meteors. So... we already have a scroll case, no need for that. Sunfire. Remove curse. Actually, maybe not. Restoration. I'm not sure if this is a spell or scroll version of it, honestly. A little bit confused about that. Deafness. Yeah, deafness is another one we are probably going to want. A lot of these are going to Nalia, you might be able to tell. Because she's our major spellcaster at the moment. You have your meteor thing. So, let's see. Improved invisibility. A spell to open doors. Why not? Why not? I think that is a good enough set for now. Actually, plenty of spell shopping for now. We are only slightly above having 20,000 gold now. We have that amount, but only just. So, Nalia can't learn any more spells because intelligence. I'm going to have to remove some more eraser intelligence if I want her to be able to have more spells. That was a waste. I should have checked whether Ari already knew that. Minor facepalm, but oh well.
Something you need?
Not a huge deal, really. But there, got myself some more spells learned now. So, with that, we can head off and do other things. Other, more important things. We'll be heading to the docks next, I think, and take care of a couple of matters there. That's the plan, anyhow. Who knows how well it'll actually work out.
Well, this one will make it all for sure. We'll never have any more fun.
So now we head to the docks. Shouldn't be that far of a trip since it is in the same city.
Whatever I can do to help.
And now... No... Alright, here we are outside of the Cowled Wizard's house again. So we're gonna give this another go and see if we can't maybe kill them. Pity I've not been able to get myself a silence spell, because that really would kind of help with being able to...
Of course!
Make them essentially worse at being a mage. So, first
Ready
things first,
and able.
Toby, hide in the shadows. Everyone else can go up first. I'm gonna try and have Toby get a surprise attack off.
Declare yourself.
Yes, I am here to kill you.
Yes? Oh,
We
yes.
head up the stairs.
Swords, not words. Minsk and booze.
The rest of you attack.
How can I help?
Nalia. Cast Cloud Kill.
What can I do?
Airy. Silence. And now, Toby, go murder his
This weapon
face.
has no effect. This weapon has no effect. This weapon has no effect.
Come on.
This weapon has no effect. This weapon has no effect.
I'm sorry.
Ready
What
and
the hell
onward
just
then.
happened? Well, he's down
Something
here
is
with us
wrong
now.
here.
This weapon has no effect.
Alright.
Am I needed?
Nalia, you can cast your magic arrow spell thing. Or we could kill him
Yes.
without you needing to cast a spell.
As you will.
I guess we were just much too weak when I took him on last time, is the only thing that I can think of here. But for now, Toby,
Of course.
why don't you search his upstairs?
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I have no idea what happened there. Mislead and identify, apparently. So, Airy can come upstairs to take some of the things here for Toby.
Ready and able.
We can exchange some items between our inventories. Alrighty. You can hold on to my bow and arrows for me for the moment, Airy. Along with the 2 magic items I've picked up that need identifying. Bracers of Defense, armor class 7, quarterstaff plus 2. The quarterstaff will be getting sold. What bracers do I have on now? Defense AC 8. These are bracers of defense AC 7. Nalia's not wearing any bracers. She can have those. There we go.
Whatever I can do to help.
Now check for traps. And indeed, there is a trap there. Really need to get back into the trap detection mood, but oh well. And that's everything up here. Give Airy the wand. She can't identify it at a glance, but we have an identify scroll. May as well use up. Wand of Fire. Not that it's likely to be of much use beyond some
Yes.
cash,
Just
but
name what you want.
because, well, to be honest, I never remember to use wands, is the thing.
Of course.
So
I
now,
wouldn't dream of
we're
refusing.
done in here. And we can
Oh,
just
yes.
leave.
Just as I
What
thought.
was that? the actual fuck was that? Okay, now...
Onward then.
let us head into Mae'Var's hideout again.
Something
And
need.
Toby...
Ready and to the task.
That's right, we want to speak to Edwin, not Mae'Var, about this wizard you killed. That is right. So, I'll take
As
the
you will.
group upstairs to where Edwin is now. And then we can advance things. There we go.
Of course.
Everyone get over there. Hello, Edwin. We did your dirty work.
Return, and none too soon. Has the cowled fool been disposed of?
Yes, he has. Well done. An inconvenience that needed to be dealt with. I have another mission for you then, one that does not necessarily involve any bloodshed at all. This task is the simple retrieval of some crucial documents, and you must be as discreet as possible, as if these club-footed fools will manage. Come now, I am the very epitome of discreetness. If you bothered to look up any information about me at all, you would know that. But why so secretive? What are these documents? The contents are none of your concerns. Ask no questions you need not know answers to. Alright then, where do I go? You'll find the documents on a merchant named Marcus. He may be found at the Sea's Bounty. Retrieve the documents in any manner you wish. I would suggest using guile, but such subtle means are beyond these monkeys, I am sure.
Yes. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
What a nice fellow we have here, truly.
Whatever I can do to help.
He is just one of the best. For surezies. So, we're off to the Sea's Bounty to retrieve a few documents.
Just name what you
Let's
want.
get on with it. Depending on how long the rest of this quest chain is, we may be done proving Mae'Var's guilt in not too long, actually. It all depends. It's become nighttime, okay? Sea's Bounty is right there. And actually,
Of course.
it being night may be a good thing for us, because
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
we have one quest for the temple that we need to do at night. To retrieve a stolen ring. So... we will see how that goes. Marcus was the name of the person we're after, and he's not up here, so...
Oh, yes.
down the stairs, everyone. Let's see. That's him over here.
Just as I thought.
Get everyone into the main area, just in case. And let's check who was the person that Quail wanted us to help out. Rayless. 5 Flagons Inn in the Bridge District, so that's not here.
Hello, pal.
Stop bothering me. I've important business to conduct. Well, you see, Mr. Marcus, I'm ever so sorry to disturb you, but you have some important documents on you, and I would very much like to, purchase them. What do you say? Perhaps I might be able to part with them, provided you pay me more than I'm making with this deal. 250 gold ought to cover it, eh? Very well then, that's perfectly reasonable. 250 gold for the documents. Deal. Here you go. No, excuse me.
Something you need.
That was nice, easy, and bloodless. Good thing that particular merchant is a greedy son of a bitch then, isn't it? We can be out of here and back to Edwin in no time. Fortunate for us indeed.
As you were
So back to the guild hall, and let's find out what dirty work we're doing next.
Of course.
Toby, take the gang up to Edwin, and let's see what it is he wants out of us next, and if he actually pays us for this bloody document retrieval.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
While we don't want money for everything, when it comes to dealing with a slimy little prick like Edwin, a little bit of compensation goes a long way to removing that unpleasant feeling
Nalia?
that we get from dealing with them.
Yes, my dear?
How come you care so much for people? It has to start somewhere, Ari. What has to start? Love, justice, the rights of people to choose their own destiny in this world. Don't the gods choose our destinies? Oh, Ari, with the exception of Gond, our gods are not clockmakers. They have made us living, breathing creatures with minds, emotions, desires. Only birth and death are destiny. All else is choice and consequence. Come, the sun is setting, and it casts long shadows on our thoughts. I really have to say this again, but I absolutely adore
Whatever
the
I
little
can do to help.
conversations between Nalia and Ari. They are just the best.
Do you have the documents I asked for? This matter is more important than your average simple correspondence.
Yes, I have. Here they are. Marvelous work, marvelous work. You've obviously exceeded your lowborn heritage and surged to the vanguard of goonery. Are you trying to make me hate you even more than I already do, Edwin? Because it's working. Never mind. I conferred with Mae'Var, and there is a final task for you. A last test of loyalty. Go, and he'll give you your final assignment. And with that, you gain a bunch of experience, and Minsk has gotten a level. So that will be Thaco reduced by 1 additional level 2 priest spell, and 3 extra hit points. Minsk is now a level 10 ranger. So let's head
Ready
downstairs.
and yes. Just name what you want.
We need to have a chat with Mae'Var about whatever this final assignment of his
course.
happens to be. This one's coming from Mae'Var, though, so we can guess that it won't be particularly pleasant for us to do. As say what you will about Edwin, he's an arrogant
I
little
wouldn't dream of
twit
refusing.
and a thug, but Mae'Var's just an
Oh,
utterly
yes.
irredeemable, tyrannical bastard, and We want as little to do with him as possible. One of the reasons why we are
Just as I
so
thought.
glad to help Renal with proving his treachery. And again, I feel Toby's best suited to have this conversation alone.
Edwin has been telling me you are, at the very least, competent. Fairly good at the sneaksman's trade, but a little ham-fisted when you fight. Exactly what I'm looking for.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate the compliment. I have a special task for you. You do this for me, and you'll be set within the guild for whatever you need. Don't think it will be easy, though. There is a traitor amongst us. Yes, one who has abused the trust we have given him. He must be dealt with in a permanent fashion. Embart is his name, and you are to kill him with prejudice. He's at the Sea's Bounty, northwest of the guild house. Bring me his dagger to show you have done the deed. Very well, then. You will not outlive the day. This I swear. Good, that's the spirit I like to see. Show him what it means to be a shadow thief, and I'll have your reward here when you get back. Off with you. Yeah. That is definitely a very un-Toby-like thing to say, to be sure, but here's the thing. As we've learned so far,
Onward then.
you do not say no to Mae'Var.
Something you need.
He's not the sort of person I imagine takes rejection well, so... Mae'Var's the sort of man, he tells you to jump, you ask how high. Questioning him has a tendency to be rather bad for one's health. Essentially. So, we are just going to agree to whatever he asks us, and try to find an alternative when he's not around.
Nothing like some time ashore. All I need is some grog and a good laugh.
Embark.
Of course.
That's our target over there. Let's see if we can't get something.
I must flee.
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Please, tell Mae'Var it was all a misunderstanding. Wait, misunderstanding? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I didn't mean to. I overheard Mae'Var talking to some of the other guild members about killing Renal Bloodscalp. I cried out in shock, and Mae'Var heard me. I'm as good as dead, I know it. Please don't kill me, though. I've been faithful to the Shadow Thieves. I never wanted to get mixed up in this. Do you have any proof of what you're saying to me? No. I only know I overheard Mae'Var saying. I only know what I overheard Mae'Var saying, rather. The fact that he knows I heard him means Mae'Var will hunt me until I am dead. Okay, I've no desire to kill you. And Bart, just give me your dagger. I'll give it to Mae'Var to prove that the deed is done, and you can flee. You would do this? I don't know who you are, friend, but I thank you truly. Here's my dagger. I shall flee the city immediately. Thank you again. You let him go? He's a thief. He'll betray you as surely as he did his master. And then all will be for naught. You should have slaughtered him and been done with it. Oh, shut up, Animan. Nobody likes you anyways. Such a lack of compassion is unseemly for a knight. Would you have others judge you as quickly? Shut your worthless mouth, wench. I stand with the righteous and have proven myself time and again. Do not compare me to that dog. Yeah, Animan is definitely on my shit list now. So, Toby will now, after that particular outburst, be actively looking for a way to dispose of Animan. I don't mean kill him, just to be clear. What we are looking for is a legitimate cause to remove him from the party.
Ready and whatever I can do to help.
That is what I mean.
Just name what you want.
But let's go and give Mae'Var the good news. In inverted commas, of
The
course.
traitor is dead, I trust. Oh, yes, you have his dagger. Despite your useless appearance, you have done well.
Yes, I have killed the man as you asked. I eagerly await my reward.
Yes, yes, yes. Truth be known, I'm not listening to you.
Embert was a thorn to be removed, and I can move on to other things. Now the way is clear to me. We get a boatload of experience and lose his dagger. You have been a useful tool, and you may be one again. Don't think you are more than that. I will have 1,000 thieves, all doing my bidding just as you are. Go now, tool, and leave the thinkers to their thinking. Talk to Edwin. He might have something for you to do. Okay. Jaheira has leveled up, and Mae'Var is still a bastard. Glad to know some things never change. Definitely glad. So,
Of course.
I'm gonna leave the rest of the party down here for this particular conversation with Edwin, just because it's probably gonna be a fairly brief
I wouldn't
one.
dream
So
of refusing.
there's no reason for us to drag everyone upstairs, only to bring them back down again. That's my thoughts, anyways.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Edwin.
Well, you have surpassed the exceedingly low expectations I had of you. You now have the trust of Mae'Var securely in hand and have proven your competence to me once more, though just barely.
Nice. Now that I'm assured of your loyalty to the cause, at the moment, it seems an appropriate juncture to dispense with false pretenses. Your pretense of naivete in wilderness manners is clever, but a red wizard sees more than mere appearance. You have a secret, Toby. I know why you are here, mashing your lips on Mae'Var's boots. And it's nothing to do with stipends or wages or other guild business. What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Edwin. Don't insult my intelligence, as if they could comprehend it. If you wish to maintain this lie, then I'll be forced to confront Mae'Var with my suspicions. Yes, we've come to spy on Mae'Var. I suppose we have to admit it to this guy, even if Toby is kind of gnashing his teeth and grumbling under his breath as he does. Let's be clear, we do not trust Edwin, and we would rather not place any trust in him. But he's kind of forcing us to. As it happens, I know where we can find damning evidence of Mae'Var's betrayal of Renal Bloodscalp. That is your purpose here, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Mae'Var has been courting the Night Masks in order to bolster his own strategic position and betray Renal. Masterfully planned, but I have seen through it. The Masks are a cutthroat guild of footpads, brigands, and highwaymen, based in the congested
Just as I thought.
Okay, we have found our thief. Here is Travin. So, time to get our little ring back, I think. What do you want? Can't a man walk through the streets at night without being bothered? Get off! But I think you and I should talk. Is your name Travin, by chance? What of it? You from them Talisons? Got what you'd be looking for, but only for a price. Of course, tell me what your fee is and I'll make sure you get it. I ain't gonna wait for payment, now or never. That was the deal. 400 gold or no ring. Fine, here you go. Thank you. Now, go to the red brick house with the red shingles on the roof, with the copper coronet, and speak with Renal. He will give you the ring. Very well. But if it's not there, I will find you, and we will have words. No need for that, I'm just a middleman trying to earn a buck. Go on.
Let me have a taste. Come.
Your existence ends here, mortal.
Okay, so we were told to go to the building on the roof with a copper coronet, meaning we want to go up here. And then I can just figure things out from there, I guess. Let's hope this is, in fact, what I want to be doing. And I've not gotten things completely and utterly wrong.
Move that crate out of my way! Come on, look steady on that one!
Sorry about that. I just had the cold callers wanting a word. And as I always say, fuck the cold callers. Fuck a lot of them. I believe this is the building, but it could be that other one, for sure.
Yes?
Now, let's just pick the lock
I wouldn't dream of
and
refusing.
go on in.
Oh!
Ah, I know a discerning eye when I see
What in the
one.
hells do you want in here? I don't deal with common street walking trash. I got clientele that makes appointments. I ain't got time for you. Yes. I thought you might want to talk to me. Travin said that you have something I'm going to want. Get what I'm saying here? That would be the Dawn Ring, would it not? I should be glad to get rid of it. I felt the eyes of the Celestial upon me each and every minute I have it. Just one more simple test before you go. What is your request? This will only be but a moment. I must be sure I am giving it to the proper person. When dealing with the Talasan, a mistake would be the death of me. It's a simple matter. Swear your devotion to Talos. What game is this you're playing, really? It's a simple matter. I am to deliver this to a servant of Talos. You are said servant, you will not balk at declaring your allegiance. You'd most likely revel in it. And if you are not, you'll not swear to him even in jest. do so would be to deny your own faith, or worse, bring the attention of Talos upon you. So I ask, are you currently in service of Talos? Are you loyal to him and him alone, and may he strike you down if you are lying? Yeah, sorry about this, but... well, Toby is not the most religious of folks. He is also someone who likes to keep to a contract, and while we are on the paycheck of the priests of Lathander for getting this ring, it would feel dishonest in the extreme to swear loyalty to Talos, so no. And you will not have the item. Leave me. Please? In a word, no, you are not as to me. Now you know my crime, you will not leave here. Our business is finished. Permanently. Yes, it is, because you're going to die.
Let's go with me.
And these muggers aren't going to help you with that.
Not good.
Definitely not.
Great fun!
In fact, we are going to be mugging them.
Something you need.
Enjoy death. I hear it's unpleasant in hell this time of year.
Ready and able. Onward then.
I'll take a...
Have you traveled much? I have been over much of Am and Tethir with the circus, although it was not always the most pleasant way to voyage.
Airy.
Our travels have been overly pleasant, child. If your view is that we are on some carefree outing, you are desperately in need of correction.
I never said that was what I thought. And even if I did, I don't think I would need correction from such a bitter, nagging woman as you.
Oh, wow. Tell us what you really think, Airy. Come on. Bitter and nagging, am I? Better that than a wide-eyed doe with no sense to realize the universe does not revolve around her. Experience will bring perspective, I imagine. Yes, well, I don't need the benefit of your experience to hear. I was asking Toby about his. I wanted to talk about his travels, is all. Yes, I've been traveling since I left Candlekeep many months ago, though in truth it feels much longer than that. I've not been that far north. The circus mainly made its way around Am and further south. I've been to Eshperta and Moran, among other places, but people are all the same. They gawked at me when I was caged, pointed and were cruel. If I was out of my cage, the people were kinder. If it were not for Quail, I could not have stood it. I think I am glad, finally, to be traveling away from the staring and jeering crowds. I'm away from prying eyes, voyaging freely, on the ground at least. And am I glad to be traveling with you, Toby. You saved my life and made me feel very welcome. Yes, I am very glad that you're here, Airy. You've proven your worth more than once, to be sure. You're making me blush, Toby. Thank you. As I was saying before we got interrupted by that, time to loot the random thugs, and then we can be done here. And I'll have that dawn ring. And now, back to the temple for us to turn it in.
A dank pool of base corruption, if ever there was one.
So,
If not for the Order, the gods would surely smite man for such sins.
Oh, Animan, you sanctimonious jackass. Really, I would love to get rid of Animan. I really bloody wood. Now it's over to the Temple District to return this ring. And then...
this land is fine.
I think
but
we're done in the city for the time being.
Fields of Rashiman. We could run free through the snow. Though Boo would look some kind of funny in the drift, I tell you this.
You are from Rashiman? I had thought such a land was the stuff of fable.
No, it is real as Minsk, though even larger. It ties far in the direction of the sun at morning. But it has been long since I left it. Why would you ever travel so far from home? I was torn from mine and had no choice. I was on my Dejamin journey to prove my manhood. Oh, we were a pair, me and my witch. I was to watch over Dinah and bring her home in safety. Aw, Minsk. Oh, boo, I can never return to Rashman. I am proven unworthy. I am no man and you are no hamster. We are lost. Oh, the sorrow. Oh, don't cry. You and Boo have fought bravely. Who could count on the foes you vanquished? Dinah would be proud of you. You've been good friends, you and Toby. Minsk would ask something. Will you be my witch, Ari? Boo and I are nothing without a witch. You'll be my guardian, Minsk. I shall be your witch. Your Dejama has not been for nothing, and Danaher's death shall not go unavenged. My sword, my soul, my hamster. All of these I pledge to Ari, my witch. Hear that, evil? Minsk has a new witch. Lo is you. Oh, Minsk. I can't deny. There's something, I can't explain it, but there's something just so sweet about that little interaction, as silly as everything to do with Minsk is. That little interaction between him and Ari, there's something that's just so cute about it. I can't explain it, but that's just the way it is, pretty much. Now, Toby, go return the ring, and then we can get out of here. Dawnbringer saying, hey.
The Morning Lord welcomes you to his sight.
You return triumphant. Oh, the Talassans will rue the day they dared defile the home of Lathander. Your service has been exceptional. I wish you were a member of our temple. You would have been a fine cleric had your life taken another path. I thank you. You've gained a lot of experience and 1,000 gold.
It's just like I thought it would be. Helping others and doing good things.
So, now we've gotten that taken care of. We are done here in the Temple District.
Just name what you want.
And actually, you know, I think I'm going to head back to the docks. I know I said I was going to do this another time, but we're going to go ahead and head back to the docks so that we can fill Mae'Var. Sorry, not Mae'Var. So that we can inform Renal about Mae'Var's treachery. After all, we have the information. It would be a shame to not deliver it. And there's the Shadow Thief Guild Hall over here.
Of course.
And in we go. Hopefully, Renal isn't too upset about the fact that Yoshimo isn't along for the ride.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Now, up the stairs for us. And of course, the usual shit navigation comes into play,
yes.
because why the hell wouldn't it? So Toby, give him the good news.
Yes, I'm still here.
Toby, I was just counting some loot from a delightful outing we had not long ago, and I thought of you. The mask helped me if I didn't smile just a little. You won't make that smile disappear, will you? You brought news, perhaps? You brought some evidence of Mae'Var's foolishness? Do tell, Toby. Yes, I have the evidence you need in these writings here. It seems that Mae'Var has been making overtures to the Night Masks. Is that so? Now that is unexpected. Fortunately, it's more than enough to damn Mae'Var completely. I thank you, Toby, for providing this.
Only the last part of our deal remains to be carried out. Go and eliminate Mae'Var, then, with my full authority.
Do this, and this business shall be finished finally. Very well, then. I'll go and eliminate the scum for you, and return. That's a good sport. So, I guess we're not totally done with that quest yet. We have to go kill Mae'Var, which is probably not going to be all that straightforward, because I wouldn't be surprised
Just as I thought.
We return to his guild hall, only to find that everyone within is now hostile.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
That strikes me as the sort of thing that will probably end up happening. So it's pretty much official now. Mae'Var is basically a dead man walking, so all that's left for us to do is make him an actual dead man, rather than just a hypothetical dead man.